Hi, my name's Matt. I sing and play guitar for Thank Me Later.
I'm Dan. I play bass.
I'm Owen. I play drums.
I'm Andrew. I play guitar and sing.
They call her Melody.
I think that this EP is a lot more musically interesting and a lot more catchy than our last album. Although it's very similar. The style is still pop punk and everything, but I think the quality is a lot better. We put a lot more time and effort into this album than we did their last one.
Yeah, we've been working on this EP for almost a year.
Yeah.
We got to work with an awesome producer, Christian Metis, in Brooklyn, New York. And all the songs are just more grown up than our first album. I think everyone will relate with them more. They deal with more real life things than our first album does. So,
Also, our first record, we kind of just we started this band. We used to have other bands as this group, and those songs that we put on our last record, we wrote very spread out when we were
definitely.
in 8th grade to when we were a freshman, and they're all very different in their own way and thrown on the same record. Whereas this album, we really focused on getting the style.
One theme.
This
very compact and the same, and I think
this record
really
sounds
shows us this truly shows our self as a band.
This record sounds more put together, more like an album than our last one. Our last one, like you just said, was a bunch of different genres. It was things we'd written over 4 years of our lives.
Right. We're really excited on this new one. Definitely pick it up.
August 6th.
We'll talk about it more.
Yeah.
She's so classy. Her ways of scaring me are better than you know. Oh, setting fall through Ivy League.
Not really.
Not outside of the music scene.
No.
We get a lot of cool kids who come up to us at shows and stuff and recognize us from Thank Me Later, but in terms of our old friends, they don't really treat us differently.
Yeah, we're still the same.
People just because we're in a band doesn't mean we're not
Normal
regular
kids.
people.
Yeah.
So kids
We're in
who we went to school with and stuff, they don't talk to us differently or anything. We're kind of just we're just kids.
With his fraternity, his short attention leaves her stranded and alone. She walks around.
Well, like we said, Bad News is a lot about a relationship that would get with a girl that would get strained when you go to college. So it's just kind of a lot about the way people change, the way you react, sort of.
Yeah, we wrote the song with a really good friend of ours, Will Tenney, from the band Call Me Anything, and it came out. I think it came out awesome. You guys can pick it up on iTunes now.
Definitely check that out.
With her hair pulled back, so fantastic. Daddy's plastic used to have it. Now she goes.
Music is literally everything.
We would not be best friends if it wasn't for music.
It sounds cliche, but
Yeah.
literally without music, the world would suck. Everyone enjoys music.
Well said.
I think
it can heal emotion and relationship problems. It can save people's lives. It's literally everything. It's what drives us as a band.
Yeah, it brought us together.
I was gonna say
Brings
initially,
our friendship
I think
together.
It,
It makes us closer.
I think it brings people together very it's the best thing to bring people together. I think.
Yeah, because
A
everyone
lot of
can
people
relate.
I meet is from music and stuff.
Mhm.
So.
Definitely.
Off stage, she won't teach. She's educated.
Unfortunately, not at the moment.
We're trying to maybe tour in the winter after we.
Yeah, we want to get some shows together around Christmas time.
But right now we're pretty focused on the album.
Well, we're all going to college this fall, so we're all splitting up. Dan and Owen are going to Boston together. Andrew's going to Philly, and I'm staying in CT. So hopefully, if anything, we could get a winter tour maybe and push this album.
Yeah.
And
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
spread the love about it.
Yeah, we're gonna be. Things are gonna quiet down for a little while when we first go to college, but we're definitely gonna stay together. And I think, like we said, we'll definitely play shows in the winter on our breaks over the summer. So
The point of this record is kind of to hold people over until we really can
the record is very personal
yeah.
too about what we're talking about right now, about us separating. So
If anything, it's a sample of what's to come in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
I knew that you were.
Well, I mean, we have a lot of like amazing people that have come to almost every show and like that tell all their friends about the band. So it's pretty much everything. You know, without that, I don't think we could have gotten
Yeah, exactly.
Music.
enough support to make this record or make any record really.
We've met some really cool people over the past year or so that we've been a band playing shows, and they haven't.
No band would be anything without fans.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't.
They've been there the whole time.
push.
They're awesome.
You can't.
We love our fans.
Yeah, you can't make music and spread it around without fans. So it's the whole point.
Definitely.
In 2023, I'll come running back, you'll see.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
always on. Every
Every
single
time.
time since the first show we played.
Yeah.
8th grade talent show.
8th grade talent show to now.
Me and Andrew, like for example, we just played an acoustic show not too long ago. Me and Andrew, like 20 minutes before our set, are in like the green room upstairs, just like
Freaking out.
just like doing
We
jumping
hadn't played a
jacks,
show
like,
in a while.
we-
too,
like
so.
for no reason. It was like not. I don't know.
It was just.
It's just
We always get a little nervous, yeah. But like once we get into our
Yeah.
set and it's like
Mm-hmm.
a song in, we're completely comfortable on stage.
Yeah.
Once we know everyone's having a good time,
Yeah.
and we're
I know we'll do fine. Too. I don't know what it is. I a lot of times I get nervous about like sound, because a lot of times some of the venues don't give us sound checks. So we're going on stage, hearing ourselves play with this sound system for the first time, right when we're supposed to be going on. It's a little nerve wracking to like
Yeah.
it's always like,
not know what's.
and we have terrible luck as this band. So like every time we go on stage, we're just like something's gonna go wrong.
Something goes
Something
wrong.
always does.
Always.
But her 20 diamond rings won't mean a thing to me.
Not much, honestly. Very
Yeah.
oriented around music. I'm going to school for it.
Music is definitely the biggest hobby for all of us.
Yeah,
But,
it takes up most of our time, I'd say.
I like to like play sports and stuff. I like to play soccer and volleyball.
Same.
You know, just pick up games.
I'm into graphic design and video production a lot. I'm going to college for it to study it, so that's my thing, kind of. And then
I know this is also music, but I'm really into music production. I'm not. I don't always just play music. I'm going to school to study music production. So
which is cool because when we demo our tracks out and stuff, we got the man over here.
I should.
Big man.
No, I
Big
shouldn't do
guy.
that. I was gonna say I should play some of the old demos from like Audacity from like
Oh my
freshman year
God.
that are disgusting.
Horrible. No one needs to hear those.
They call her Majesty, a modern tragedy. Her 9 to 5 is lasting longer than you know.
The school one.
School
How we
one?
met and stuff.
How we met? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We talked about the fact that we had a couple bands before this that were just us. The reason we became Thank Me Later, I think, is because we wanted to start taking it more seriously. The 2 bands before this were pretty much just cover bands. We didn't do much. It was more just us practicing in Dan's garage. And yeah, we all met, with the exception of Dan and I, who met in 3rd grade
Yeah.
or something. We met in middle
school.
school, in 7th and 8th grade. I don't know, what do you... Anything? Individual?
Yeah, I'll just say I'll go into detail. I had science with Andrew, purple team in Dodd, which is our middle
It's a
school,
shout-out.
and then yeah, he totally thought I was a douchebag, and like so he thought I was just like cheating on him in science or cheating on him,
Cheating,
off him.
cheating with me.
I was.
Yeah, I
cheating
thought
on
he
you back
thought I
then.
was just like, I thought Matt was only hanging out with me because he thought I was smart.
Right,
And he wanted
which
to get
wasn't the
answers
case.
from me.
But then we actually started talking, and we went to an amusement park, and me, Owen, and Andrew rode the sky coaster, and we
It was
totally
like a bungee
bonded.
jump.
And
It was great.
it was just
That's when we sealed the deal as friends.
it's when love struck.
And then it took us a long time to convince Matt to sing for our band.
It did take.
I don't know why him. I'd never heard him sing before.
Yeah.
We were kind of desperate at the time.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
what a great choice. we made.
She won't take, she's educated.
Well,
I mean, well, when we first started recording our album, we did it at a different studio than the one we like.
Yeah.
The one we
Our
actually
first
produced.
record. Our
We were
first
very.
record.
We didn't know anything, honestly.
And so we got like the studio was really just bad quality, like we got
Yeah,
we got gypped for money.
we had to learn that.
Yeah, we kind of
people would
learned the
take
hard
advantage
way,
of us.
Exactly. And so our friend Will, who helped us write the songs and has just been an awesome guy to us, like since we started, gave us a studio to go to and just kind of gave us a foundation to like produce a decent album.
Yeah, basically the best advice was telling us that like all the first songs we wrote were pretty bad.
And we just needed to like go to an actual studio and like get good sound. So that's probably the best advice.
Yeah,
It's,
we would
like,
not
got us started on the right path.
we wouldn't have either of these, the first album or the one coming out, wasn't for Will coming to us and saying,
You gotta step your shit up.
you're in a bad situation, you need to get out of that. And it was tough at the time because we had already thrown so much money into that first studio. And even though we weren't really happy, we didn't know what else to
We
do,
lost
so we
a
kept
lot.
going back, and that was, we had
We
started
basically-
recording that first album
we basically recorded a couple songs almost fully, and then basically just scrapped them and re-recorded them at the new place. But it was worth it in the end.
Yeah.
It wasn't about the money; it was about doing it right. So
there. Yeah.